starting us off with number 10 is the dog. Now this video confuses me in so many ways. It was uploaded by the user hardboiledtoad.v2, and in it she goes on about how a lot of people have been asking about her dog Cracker. Now Cracker is apparently a cross between a Cocker Spaniel and an Australian Shepherd that she rescued from Japan. Sus, very sus.
My dog is just so cute. He loves to hide.
But anyway, when she pans into her closet showing us the dog, a dog it is not. It's literally a demon man hiding in her closet. I kid you not, that thing is baring its shiny teeth. It looks like it's about to possess the girl, and I'm pretty sure it watches her sleep every night. I used to have nightmares about something that looked like that watching me sleep through a slit in my door, except the demon was red, not the greyish color like in the video. Needless to say, honey, that is not a dog, and if it is, then it was 100% not a good boy. Confirmed. Coming in at number 9 is the Bunny Churchgoer, uploaded by Chandler_Tamer. The video is of a pitch black church with a guy in what I think is a clergyman outfit or a choir outfit with a massive head mask of a bunny. Yeah, whatever you guys are thinking right now, I honestly wish I had the answers. While he's walking down the aisle, he's holding a stereo that's playing the song I'm Sorry by Brenda Lee. The song is old and high pitched, which also adds to the creepiness of the whole video, and regardless of whatever Chandler was trying to accomplish with this TikTok, the fact him and a friend snuck into a church at night to make this just gives me the creeps. And honestly, it's not that deep to even do that. The whole video gives me the creeps in general, but it's just scary. And I feel like they're gonna get some bad cursed juju for this, and I'm not surprised. In fact, I encourage it. At number 8 we have the Body Switch, uploaded by Max Lag. This video made me laugh so hard, even though it was meant to be serious, and it is serious, but it just made me laugh inappropriately. I don't know why, just don't come for me. The video is split into two sides, one being colored Max on Earth and the other being black and white Max in Hell. The Hell side is basically telling the other to show him some respect. Since he dragged him out of Hell, he can easily drag him back, and before you know it, he does. And the colored Max is now stuck in freaking Hell, while the Hellbound Max is now free to roam as he pleases.
I dragged you out of Hell. I can throw you back in.
The talking is all a voiceover from a movie, I'm assuming, but damn. This reminds me of that meme where it's like, trust no one, not even yourself. And it's like you on one side and then you with a knife standing behind you, you know, because it's you ready to stab you in the back. That's exactly what happened here. Honestly, mirrors in bathrooms, guys, there's always gonna be creepy things in your reflection, and there's always gonna be an alternate version of you in that mirror trying to get out. My advice, don't trust yourself. Clearly, we've learnt from Max. Let's not make his mistake. Filling our number 7 slot is the Morpher, uploaded by the user FeltZ. The video shows a one-way street with cars driving on it, and I believe the Philippines, because most of the replies to the video were in Filipino, so I think that's it, but correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, the focus of the video aren't the cars, it's the woman that's in between two parked cars on the side. She's backing away from the road, and then she starts glitching like she's a GTA character. The more she glitches and backs away, her body just starts morphing, her hair comes off, her arms start elongating to another level, and let's not even get into her fingers, which just start looking like a massive daddy long legs. The legs of the actual woman aren't even attached to the body at that point, like things are happening. And all the while she's still backing away and she's still elongating, and then she kind of just starts drifting into the air. Now obviously I know this isn't real, but before she starts morphing, when she's just backing up, it actually looks like a straight up real person over there. Like I thought it was real until the whole morphing thing happened. Maybe she's a shapeshifter of some kind that escaped and Satan was like, no you don't, and starts dragging the body back to hell. Who knows? I have an inventive imagination, clearly. Now at number 6 is Take Your Meds, uploaded by the user Tuba. The video is basically her saying she just flushed her meds down the toilet and that she's feeling good. Now the smile she has on her face the whole time is not even borderline psychotic, it's straight up psychotic.
Guess you just flushed their meds down the toilet.
If she gets out of her house, she's definitely gonna kill somebody, so let's just keep her behind closed doors. Let's just do that. And B, her voice is eerily high pitched, which just screams crazy to me.
Yeah. And I feel good.
And I get that a lot of girls do have high voices. I'm definitely not one of them. Everyone tells me I have a husky voice and I'm like, are you saying I sound like a man? Just come out with it, tell me the truth. Either way, the mix of her crazy smile, crazy eyes that never seem to blink, and her lack of meds makes me worried for society and frankly, myself. Coming in at number 5 is the Cake Boss, and no, I'm not talking about the cake decorating show with Buddy Velastro, I'm talking about the video uploaded by Barstool Sports. In the video, it's a little boy's 5th birthday and his family is standing around the table videoing him and singing happy birthday. And for a young kid who probably doesn't know the importance of a birthday, his cake is huge. It's a massive 5, and as soon as he blows the candles, he literally just flips his whole cake upside down like a savage. It's the most savage thing I've honestly seen a 5-year-old kid do, and I truly believe he got possessed in that split second. You know how they say when you're born you have a devil on one shoulder and an angel on another, and you kind of go through life choosing which one to listen to in every decision? Was I the only one that got told that? Either way, his devil props killed his angel at that point and was like, you know, flip the cake. You want to flip the cake, but you need to flip the cake. And the little dude is just ready to risk it all, and then he straight up does it. And everyone's reaction afterwards, they're just like shook at what he's done. They're just like, why would you do such a thing? He's gonna get a lot of bad cuss juju for that. I see it in his future. At number 4 is The Fourth Time, uploaded by Yamaha 6 Riding. The video is the user who's also a cop with the caption, how many times can I forgive the cheating? This is the fourth, with a remix of the song Zombie by the Cranberries playing in the background. In the video, all he really does is take off his wedding ring, and I really feel for the guy. Like, being cheated on once is absolutely awful, but 4 times, I really can't imagine. But I mean, there is a link here. Every time he posts on TikTok about his wife cheating, she somehow just does it again. Now, I'm not saying the app cursed his marriage, but I'm also not saying that. What if his wife's been cheating on him because he keeps uploading these TikTok videos? If only the user knew breaking the curse of TikTok may save his marriage. But for real though, 4 times, ditch that hoe, you deserve better, B. Ditch her. Snake. Filling at number 3 slot is the drive-thru. I absolutely love drive-thru anything. As long as I don't have to get out of my car, I'm legit game for anything. Throw it at me. I'm down. I'm game. Uploaded by Lace Pabila123, it's basically the user getting drive-thru McDonald's, and right next to the McDonald's window there's a deranged woman just eyeing the McDonald's like it's the fountain of immortality or something. I initially thought this was taken on Halloween or something and the person was in a crazy hospital patient costume, but it was very much just a normal day. The person has long shaggy hair, the darkest eye bags I've ever seen, and I think they had something drooling out of the corner of their mouth. I mean, it looked like it was stained red, or it could have just been bad graphics. And the cherry on top was the church music playing in the background. Like, that's exactly the music you'd hear before an exorcism is performed, I swear down. If that was me, I would have genuinely not even rolled down my window to get the food. Like, the person is so close. What if they had a knife and just stabbed me through the window and then ran off with my Happy Meal? The disrespect, people. Yes, I'd be dead, but still the disrespect. All in all, I rate it a 5 out of 5 on the creepy scary scale. Now at number 2 is The Voice Chameleon, uploaded by Mizo Colorful. I really didn't know what to make of this video, so maybe you guys will be a better judge. It's not scary enough to make you piss yourself, but it is scary enough for you to be like, why do I live on this planet amongst people like this? Like, why? In the video, the camera is on the floor and you see a little dog trotting out of a room into the hallway and her owner following behind her on all 4s. Yes, the owner is on all 4s and the dog. The girl looks like she could be the girl from The Ring's cousin, long black hair, pale skin, and she's also wearing a weird animalistic face mask. I have no idea what the animal is. I mean, the ears are big and pointy-ish, and originally I thought it was a pig, but I was like, nah. Either way, she crawls after the dog saying, baby, baby, in that cute voice you use when you speak to your pet. But when the dog starts getting uncomfortable and going faster off screen, the girl's voice suddenly changes, like it goes 10 octaves lower as she says, come back here.
Get back here.
I feel for this dog so much. God knows what this person is doing to it. God knows what has happened to the girl herself. Is she possessed? Probably. That's usually the reason behind huge voice changes other than boys hitting puberty. Wherever you are, young pup, I wish I could send help. I really do. You're not a lol. And finally, at number 1 is Hidden. This is probably the creepiest thing on this list, hence it's at the top. I'm just saying stupid statements at this point, amen, great. Anyway, uploaded by the user 555tripnick555, the video is split into two girls and it's all black and white and sort of glitchy like a video camera. On the left is a zoomed in close up of a girl who's been gagged, and the other side is of the girl who gagged her opening the door of the closet or cupboard the first girl is locked in. The second girl starts talking in the creepiest serial killer voice I've ever heard. Like, you know when they're so nice to you because they know they're gonna kill you? Like, they can't see any wrong in what they're doing, so they're just as sweet as honey when really they're frickin' psycho. She says things like, "You've been sleeping a long time. They noticed you didn't leave the building last night and cameras were looking for you, but don't worry, I have you hidden." Saying all that before she closes the door on her again.
You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden.
This poor girl got probably drugged and then tied up somewhere by this other crazy girl, and she's probably gonna eat her or torture her or have her as a plaything, I don't even know. She'd probably been stalking her for ages and had little photos of her pinned over her stalk and murder wall. I can honestly see it. I know you can see it too. Starting us off with number 10 is the Faceless Man, and I wanted to give credit where it's due, but for some reason the video I watched this TikTok in didn't have the person's username attached to it, so I guess Faceless Man will just stay Faceless Man. Now in the video, the person in it is wearing a white morph suit with a suit on top. He's counting from 1 to 10 while Freddy Krueger's song is playing in the background. Now if you don't know who Freddy Krueger is, he's a spirit of a serial killer and the star of a very big spooky franchise. You should know who he is.
1, 2, Daddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door.
The words are so eerie, it goes like 1, 2, Daddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door, and so on.
5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep.
A little girl is singing it in a high-pitched voice, so that mixed with the faceless morph suit dude is just giving me really bad vibes. You just have to see the video to know what I mean. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it is. Believe you me, it is. Coming in at number 9 is the Camel from Hell, uploaded by Guy Under Me Gay. I honestly thought this was some sort of dinosaur that had been resurrected in this TikTok, like on God. Like the noises it was making, I thought it was like a zombie animal, but then I was like, wait, its lips sort of look camel-like. And then I googled the camel's mouth because I had no idea their teeth looked like that, and growing up in Dubai I really should have known that. Either way, the video shows this camel at night with red glare eyes deeply moaning and just making all around aggressive sounds. I feel like this camel literally came from hell to shit on all of us and make us repent for our sins. Either that or he's getting poked at and harmed by the people taking the video, and I mean he seems like the daddy of camels, so I have no doubt that he could probably take this dude, especially with the username as immature as Guy Under Me Gay. Like, are we still doing that? Let's grow up, it's 2019. At number 8 we have His Girlfriend, uploaded by God's Prodigy 2.0. The video is of the user walking into what looks like his living room, drinking a beer with the song Next Contestant by Nickelback playing in the background. He looks to the side, pretending to talk to someone about his girlfriend, obviously following the song, and then turns into a demon sort of person with full black eyes as the camera colors start glitching on him. Now first off, if Nickelback is playing in the background of this video, then it's already cursed A, and B, the guy's creepy himself, but it's his living room that's actually just not right. And I'm kidding about Nickelback before all you Nickelback fans just get salty, don't worry, I'm kidding. Now if you pause it before he walks in, he has 5 masks hung on the wall and a puppet mask on the side as well. And regardless of the masks, he even has a bloody white sheet hanging like a curtain next to the puppet's head. Now I'm all for people expressing themselves artistically and, you know, decorating their house however they want, but this is pushing it. Why is your house decorated like you're bringing people back to kill them? I am worried. You should be worried too. Filling on number 7 slot is Your Highness, uploaded by your mama 69420. It actually took me a while to figure out what animal was in this video. I initially thought it was a hamster, but I usually think hamsters are really cute and this one definitely wasn't, so I was like, what is it? What are you? But then I was like, is it a rat? But there was no tail, but from looking at the replies, it's most definitely a hamster. Either way, the video has Sandstorm by Apache playing in the background as the video pans around this dead hamster that's been stood up and is wearing a pearl necklace, a red robe made out of paper, and a plastic crown. Its eyes are painted over blue and its legs look glued to the floor or broken, but either way I just don't understand what came into this person's mind to make this in the first place. Was this hamster dead beforehand? Did they kill it? If it was dead beforehand, why did they keep it? Why did they paint over its eyes? It's just giving me creepy vibes, and you know what they say? People who kill and abuse animals as children usually grow up to become serial killers. So that's lovely. Now at number 6 is the finger eater. This one just creeps me the hell out. It was uploaded by Lil Biddies and the girl is using that mirror feature on webcam, so it's like her face with this really creepy narrative in the background. The track is of an older woman speaking in a rhyme, but it echoes in a really scary way. And of course the video itself is of the girl eating what's meant to be someone else's fingers. She picks it up, just pops it in there, picks up another one, elongates it, and then eats it too.
You're a nice guy. I'll think about it maybe. XO baby. Uh-oh, here we go. You sent him kisses. I didn't know I would move in with his missus.
It took me a little bit to figure out how she was eating the finger because it didn't look like she was using her other hand, which is what I originally thought, but of course she was, and I even tried it myself to confirm. It's confirmed. Either way, this cannibalistic hoe is someone I'm not here for, and neither am I here for her creepy ass backing vocal. Next. Coming in at number 5 is Pepper from Hell. Uploaded by James Wright, the video starts with James opening up the fridge and zooming into some maple syrup pork sausages. Before he can get them out though, his family calls him asking James, what is this? And when he turns around, everything goes dark and a candle jar goes on. His family salute and then ask in a possessed voice in unison, Pepper, what are you doing? And then zoomed in front of the candle is a picture of Demon Peppa Pig.
James, come here, quick, what is this?
What, Mom?
Now, having done a Scary Peppa Pig theories video in the past, I know how messed up that show can get and how screwed up Peppa really is. So for her to possess this whole family because James is trying to eat a bit of pork is completely believable. We must save James and his family. At number 4 are lucid drugs. Now with this one I personally put it on the list because it freaked me out. There's nothing extraordinary going on in the clip, but for some reason it just really gave me the EBGBs. Uploaded by Silvilius, the video itself has a bluish filter and focuses on someone with white blonde hair. They have red eyes and blood coming out of their eyes as the camera glitches on them, causing them to appear and reappear, and then they put their finger on their lips in the very end as the sort of like a shh kind of thing. The music in the background is what creeped me out the most though. Like, it automatically made me think that if I got kidnapped one day and the kidnappers or the killer put me on some sort of drugs, this video is exactly what I'd see if I opened my eyes. Probably drugged up, closing and opening my eyes, looking at this crazy person wanted to kill me, the soundtrack of my death playing in the background. It's all happening, isn't it? Filling our number 3 slot is The World on Fire. Uploaded by Undead Lover 11, the video is of a demon unhuman person. Their eyes are icy grey, their black lipstick comes out at the sides kind of like the Joker, and they had a black bullseye on their pointed nose, like it was like a hook. Their teeth have been cut to be pointy, sort of like that lizard man who did it to look more reptilian. I guess this person did it to look more freaky, and it worked. They're lip syncing to the song I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots while smiling, looking all creepy, right?
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Like, don't smile at me like that. Of course you want to light the world on fire. Look at you, you're a demon. Need I say more? Now at number 2 is The Cage. Uploaded by I Am Malice, the video shows you a little cove that you're locked in, and a blue masked figure with gaping, bleeding black holes for eyes comes and gets you, puts a bag over your head, and then when the camera point of view comes back, the masked figure is locking you into a cage. The music in the video is like the eerie, twinkly sounding track where a child is singing. She's saying things like, I can see you from behind, you can hear me in your mind. really reminds me of number 1 in part 1 of the series. Like, why are people always getting kidnapped on TikTok by actual lunatics? This is worrying. I hope you TikTokers are okay. Is that what it's called? TikTokers? And finally, at number 1 is The Masked Heart Eater, uploaded by Skylar_Stripes. The video is a lot to digest, let me just tell you that much. Skylar goes between 2 forms, one being them in white face paint, a black eye, and black liquid oozing from that eye, as well as a red wig of some kind, and they sort of look like the knockoff version of Michael Myers from the Halloween series. And the other version is them with a blue mask with black tears coming out of the eyes. It switches between both personas so fast it's almost impossible to keep up with, and in the background the track says, "We have special work to do." And of course the teeth of this person are as pointy as can be, because within the special work you may need to do, you may need a razor or something scissor-like, which Skylar could most definitely help you out with. After that, the frame keeps going back and forth from masked Skylar to Michael Myers Skylar, and then they have a heart in one frame, then a knife, then other weapons, before finally biting into the heart. That was a mouthful to just say and digest, so I feel like hearing it and digesting it is even harder, so I'm gonna let you be.
Starting off this countdown, we have the Demon Girl. I seriously wish I could just erase all of these TikToks from my memory, but I can't, so you better give this video a thumbs up because I'm putting my life on the line looking at all these cursed TikToks. So this video was posted by Carson Shelton. You already know it's going to be a creepy video because it's in black and white, and the music in the background alone is enough to give you a heart attack. So in the video, all you see is something begin to emerge from the crack of the door. I honestly thought it was a giant spider at first, but no. Later you see that it's hair slithering out from the door crack, and then it wraps itself around the doorknob. The hair then twists the knob and the door opens to reveal a creepy looking lady staring right into your soul. Pretty damn creepy if you ask me. In our 9th spot, we have the tapping heels. So this next video was posted by Holly Armstrong. Apparently she was house sitting someone's house when she began to get a bad vibe while upstairs. That's when she heard tapping sounds coming from their closet. She got out her phone and started recording.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my.
You can literally see a doll on the top shelf of the closet tapping their heels back and forth by itself. Apparently the girl dipped as soon as she finished recording that. Smart move. That doll is possessed by something. After Holly posted that video and freaked everyone out, she stopped posting for a while, which made other users start to worry. They thought the doll got to her. But she ended up posting a follow-up video saying that she's okay and that the homeowners are going to investigate. Yeah, right, they probably knew that their place was haunted. They're probably the ones that like summoned a demon in the first place. Coming in at number 8, we have My Little Demon. So TikTok user urbex_muse was exploring an abandoned building with some friends.
Hold up. It just started and we did not touch anything. It's been sitting here for years probably, so how the hell did that battery?
The building is pretty much run down, there's rubble and dirt everywhere and hardly any items, except some weird red sleigh looking thing and a My Little Pony doll. Apparently, while exploring this room, the doll turned on by itself. And who knows how old that toy is, yet it seems fully operational. The toy can be seen wiggling back and forth while giving out some weird evil laugh. The girl is panicked because that doll could have been there for years. How are the batteries still working? And how did it just randomly turn on by itself? It's cursed. Moving on at number 7, we have the girl named Claire. Another viral trend on TikTok is to use the filter called the reality ripple effect, and apparently this can find ghosts in your home. This filter basically outlines your body with a colorful ripple. It doesn't outline everything with it, only people or things that are moving or things shaped like people. So in this case, it has the ability to detect ghosts.
I had a little girl named Claire die in an old apartment of mine when I didn't live there. And I'm just gonna like walk around the house and see if we can get her. I haven't seen her in a while, so
So TikTok user Nicole Gable starts the video by saying a young girl named Claire has been haunting her. Apparently, Claire passed away in her old apartment before she lived there, and now she has been following Nicole everywhere. So she used this app to see if Claire was anywhere in her house. She goes around her house with the filter activated, and when we reach her kitchen, we can see the outline of someone sitting down on her kitchen stool. She's pretty sure that that's the ghost of Claire. Making our way down the list at number 6, we have the secret cabinet. As creepy as this video may be, I am so jealous of this woman, okay? Like, I have always wanted a secret room or area in my house.
I've been slowly cleaning out different cabinets and closets, but I noticed that this moves.
So TikTok user Rooney8900 made a TikTok about the house she purchased a few months ago. She said the lady that lived there previously had hoarder tendencies and she would keep a lot of old items. Well, one night while cleaning out a cupboard, she noticed that the shelves could move. She pushed them back and she found a cool secret room. I'm so jealous. But the creepy part is, when she poked her head in, she saw an insanely creepy old doll just watching her. In a part 2 of this video, she went in the room and found that it was filled with some other dolls.
So I'm back and I'm gonna explore this hidden room. So it looks like there's some old toys, books. Oh, so is this storage or is she hiding things?
Some were Barbie dolls still in their box, which are probably worth a lot of money. But the others were old, creepy, dirty dolls just staring at you. And she also found weird teacups that were of dolls with like the tops of their heads cut off. So like that's where you drink from. They're pretty creepy looking, but a little cool, but still. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the spirit box. So in this next video, TikToker My Haunted Kids communicated with a ghost manifesting itself in her doll. She does so by using a spirit box. This instrument allows spirits to communicate with us. They can manipulate the box to say a word or phrase. So in this video, she is holding a doll, asking it questions.
You here with us? Call me Sam. How did you die, Sam?
The ghost ends up revealing to her that his name is Sam. In the video, you can clearly hear him say, "Call me Sam." Then he says that he died on a bridge. What she gathered is that Sam was a man with one kid that was sitting on a bridge one day and died from being pushed off of it. I have no clue how she came across this haunted doll, but I wouldn't want anything to do with it. Moving on to number 4, we have the elevator. So this TikTok user named Hospital Hearsay often posts a lot about working at a hospital, like what it's like, and more importantly, their creepy encounters. In this video, we can see an elevator opening and closing the doors by itself. While doing so, they share a creepy possible explanation for it. So that very night, they were caring for a bedridden patient on hospice care. She was expected to pass away in a couple of months. That night, she kept saying that her husband was on his way to come take her home, and that he was coming up in the elevators. They kind of just shrugged it off, thinking that it was possibly her medication making her say this. But then the doors of the elevator started to open and close on its own. When it started to do this, she said, "He finally made it to see me. That night, she died." Okay, that's kind of sweet, like her husband came and took her to the afterlife, but at the same time, that's so creepy, like I can't imagine how the workers must have felt. In our 3rd spot, we have the closet demon. I literally got chills watching this next video. It's terrifying. So TikToker Inara G was having a good time dancing in her room while the lights, changed colors, typical TikTok things. But in the corner, lurking out of her closet, you can literally see someone's face. The demon thing is just standing there watching her. What's creepy is that it can only be seen when the lights change a certain color, like blue. Whatever it is, it gives me the creeps. In our 2nd spot, we have the little girl. So this user, Pershka, was filming a video about her scary ice maker. Don't know how an ice maker can be scary, but apparently it is. But when she watched the video back, she realized that she captured more than she hoped for. So if you look closely when she enters the kitchen, right before she turns on the light, you can see a girl with long black hair and black clothes standing right by the ice machine. When the light turns on, she's gone. Like, where did she just disappear to? Time to pack up your stuff and move on out. She does not look friendly. Also, what's wrong with her ice machine? Seriously, it looked pretty cool to me. And in our number 1 spot, we have Midnight Man. I wish I never watched this video. I am thoroughly creeped out and I literally have goosebumps just thinking about it. So in this video, the user 4Locos and Mustard decided to play the game Midnight Man. Now, this is anything but a game. For those of you who don't know it, basically you welcome a terrifying creature known as Midnight Man into your house. He then stays into your house until 3:33 a.m. You can't see him, but he will be there. And no matter what, you're always supposed to finish the game. Well, this TikToker decided to play the game, but got bored of it, so never finished it. Big mistake. Next thing you know, weird things are happening around her house, like the lights flickering, her curtains moving uncontrollably on their own when no windows were even open. Then she woke up and had a bruise on her knee. Whew. Now, here's the thing. People in the comments were writing some weird things saying, I do not see this video, I do not claim anything in this video, I am protected by the light. So now I feel like I'm cursed because I watched this video. Other people are commenting saying they did not see this video, God bless anyone that did. Great. So now I feel like I need to say it to protect myself, so here I go. I did not see this video, I do not claim anything in this video, I am protected by the light.
Oh! Wait. I saw someone behind her, right?
Some man just appeared and then disappeared right behind her.
Oh, wait till she watches that back.
That's so creepy.
Absolutely terrifying.
Like he just came out of nowhere.
She's just trying to do her little TikTok thing in the garage.
Parking garage.
Underground parking lot. And a man he for sure was there.
That's crazy.
And moving on to our number 9 spot, we have the shadow. But before I go any further, make sure you guys like this video. It really helps us out.
So for this TikTok, the user Tangerines is dancing to Chance the Rapper's song Groceries. But if you look in the back, halfway through, you can see an eerie dark shadow run by the landing behind her. The user realized this once she played the video back. And look at it, it looks like a little child walking by. What's funny is that Chance the Rapper actually retweeted the TikTok saying, hey, it's a ghost up there. But seriously, if this video is real, that's freaking creepy. Coming in at number 8, we have...
Y'all make me sick! Y'all make me... Disgusting!
Disgusting!
Hey, that was your disgusting!
No.
Say the line!
Disgusting!
But what is that?
Beetles?
Oh.
Or something underneath.
Is that, wait.
Wallpaper?
Is that or is that like a
No.
sack? Is that sack? Like there's gonna be like a million like crawling
Those
out
are
there?
like they're moving. Like that's the bug.
Oh, that's the creature.
That's the bug. It's that's the creature.
Oh.
Her like gagging noise makes me want to noise, which is like makes me want to.
That was, I don't know. Can we see that one more time? That's...
Yeah.
Y'all make me sick! Y'all make me disgusting!
Disgusting! Which one of you took a didn't flush the toilet?
Time to move out.
Oh.
Damn. Get some rent money back.
That's actually disgusting, like she said it.
Disgusting!
Moving right along in number 7.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh no.
Where's my saxophone, Dad?
Where's my saxophone?
I can't find my saxophone.
What the hell?
You didn't take it from me, did you?
It's Lisa! That's why
I'll
his
happily trade it for your skin.
It was so scary until I realized
Until I
who it is.
realized it was Lisa Simpson.
I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought it was like a door peephole.
Oh no, it looks like a sewer.
And then I saw a sewer. And then I saw it.
Hiya, Georgie.
Like I saw Pennywise.
I thought Pennywise was gonna come out. That's what I thought, not Lisa Simpson gonna rip our flesh off to take the saxophone.
That's the last person I thought was coming out of that.
But like, who thinks of that? Like, okay, I'm gonna get dressed up as Lisa Simpson, I'm gonna crawl in the sewer, and it's gonna be such a great video, it's gonna go viral. Like, who thinks of that?
You know what? Say no to drugs. Moving on to number 6, we have the little boy. So TikToker The Myth Writer was driving by a haunted house when she caught something lurking in the window.
Haunted, Panama City, Florida, my first book.
In the TikTok, she explained that the house is called the Martin House. Well, rumor has it that it was a man that went crazy there and killed his entire family, and after finding out that she was cheating on him with the servant. So he killed everyone and hung the servant to a tree in their yard. She also said that you can still sometimes see the children lurking in the windows.
Somebody tell me you see what I'm seeing. A child.
Is this real life right now? Yeah, that's clearly a little boy lurking in the window, and what's scarier than that is the house is abandoned. So yeah, it's definitely a ghost.
The stories are that the children can be seen. I see a kid.
We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with...
So, I'm actually hearing something banging on the door. I'm hoping I'm gonna catch it soon. Bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm back. The door was open again. Hello, security. Okay. I don't know how the hell they keep opening these. Hello.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you need to come out. I'm not playing anymore.
Is that it? Jeez. We don't see what it is?
No.
I don't think I want to.
I don't want to know.
But I think it's a real video of a security guard. Like,
yeah.
Man, if I'm a security guard,
never at a freaking...
I wouldn't do the night shift, the graveyard shift.
At a cemetery too?
How do you know it's a cemetery? Oh, is that a morgue?
Because it has the graves.
Oh, geez. I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, no, it has the little like grave spots.
Damn, no.
That makes it worse.
Unless I'm getting paid like 50 cents more.
No.
All right, moving right along. Number 4, we have this.
Oh. Why is there so many?
That was the most shocking video I've ever
Say the line.
seen.
Disgusting. Yeah. He just ate their carcasses.
It's not often I don't have anything to say.
Okay, number 1. Why is there so many damn ladybugs in that house?
How do you know they're ladybugs? How do you identify all
It's
bugs?
a ladybug.
How do you
It's
even...
a clearly ladybug. In the beginning you saw its little dots. That's a ladybug.
I can't identify that.
I don't want to watch him eat it again. You know when you... Oh, did he spit them out after? Did he put them in his mouth?
No. He ate too many that when he closed his mouth, some of them was like
little popcorn kernels just shooting out.
Jesus.
That's disgusting. Disgusting! In our 3rd spot, we have the bloody dolls. This next video is the definition of cursed. I have no clue what's going on in this video. Someone merged together creepy dolls like turning their heads towards the camera, and then the dolls are covered in graffiti and blood, and in the background, very creepy music can be heard. Those dolls are probably possessed. They're probably on their way to go meet Annabelle for a good old little powwow and then go kill some people. What's going on? I feel like I just watched something that I shouldn't have.
And moving on to number 2.
My dog is just so cute. He loves to hide. He's really good at hiding.
He's not much of a talker. Cracker, it's dinner time. What do you want to eat?
Oh, can you see it?
No.
It's like a creepy face with
a lot of questions about my dog Cracker.
Oh, I just saw the face there.
And Australian Shepherd. I rescued him. He's from Japan. Do you want a tree? Yeah? You want a tree?
I don't know if I can see it. Are you seeing it clearly?
Yeah, he's got bright white eyes and bright white teeth, and he's just like this. He's like, it's not even moving.
Is it a real dog?
It's a person. No, it's not a dog.
It's a person.
It's like a demon face.
Oh.
It's not a dog. Literally looks like she's holding someone captive in her closet.
You think it's a real video? Could you imagine it's a real video? She thinks that that's her dog? Damn.
So on this TikTok, people were commenting saying like, asking if this girl's okay. They're just really creeped out by this demon face in her closet. Like, one person commented, "You ain't posted in a year. You okay, girl? Is your dog okay?" And another one commented saying, "She's dead." So.
Oh, she's dead?
She's dead.
Oh,
like,
wow.
She posted the video and then demon, dog, human got to her.
Damn.
Left on the house at 8%. So they're okay.
You guys remember Maria Joyce? How she went like missing? She made a video after like so much time went by and everyone's like, "If you're in trouble, girl, blink twice." And she blinked twice and then she went missing again. Well, after that whole thing blew up, about a week or two later, I partied with her.
Oh.
With Maria Joyce. She was weird though. She wasn't like talking much.
Because she was possessed.
People thought like she was like kidnapped and like
maybe.
Crazy story. Finally, in at number one.
This video gives me the creeps. So apparently what we all just saw is her dead dog. And I mean, it's just a floating head. Like there's no body and it's just incredibly still.
A lot of people feel very uneasy about this video. Like that's a demon dog or something. I cannot explain it. It's like a devil dog.
You insult me.
In fact, someone commented saying, and I quote, "I've experienced seeing dog spirits, but something about this video is extremely upsetting and disturbing. Something is not right." Honestly, I got the heebie-jeebies watching that video. Something is not right.
And tell me if this is facts. Dude, can dogs see ghosts? I think so. Babies and because like...
Babies and dogs can see ghosts, but that's a ghost dog, so...
Someone else commented saying, "I don't believe that that's your dog. The uncomfortable feeling I got felt more like it may be a skinwalker trying to get close to you. Stay safe." Yeah, that's not your friendly, loving puppy anymore.
No. Starting off this countdown, we have...
Alright, going randonauting. And it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees, a bridge. I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the fuck?
What is that?
What the fuck? Should we keep going?
No, you shouldn't keep going.
What the f? Oh my god, is she following us?
She better not be following you. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that got me. That was good. But also don't go randonauting because that app is cursed. Okay, that's a cursed name. That's a cursed app. Just putting it out there. And at number 9, we have the body. And guys, if you're liking this video so far, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, I should probably say that I have this new background here because I'm filming from home because we're locked down again. But at least we're still getting videos out to you guys. So you know what? Give us a big thumbs up for that. So according to this TikToker, it was late at night when he was driving home. So he decided to use Google Maps to find a quicker route to get home. And that was a big mistake. Google Maps brought him down a pretty rural road. He claims that there was a lot of deer on the side of the road that night, so he decided to start recording. That's when he passed by 2 cars. As soon as the cars passed him though, they slowed down. He wondered why this happened, but kept driving. Then a van that passed him turned around, and well, a couple seconds later, he saw something at the side of the road, so he slowed down. Did you just see what I saw? That looks like a dead, wrapped up body that was just left at the side of the road. And clearly he's not the only driver that thought the same thing, because that van turned around to then probably go check it out. That's one brave driver. I would not stop at all. Now, a lot of comments on this TikTok are saying that this could be a whole kidnapping ploy. Like it's not actually a dead body, but it's kind of like a booby trap. Like you stop to see what it is and then they kidnap you. And at number 8, we have the girl. What is that noise? There's not. There's no way. She just got dragged to hell. She's gone. Bye-bye. Also, where is she? She's like, this is why I still sleep in my parents' room. That's not your parents' room. Where is that? Like, in the basement? It looks like a dungeon or something. Yeah, bye. She's gone. She's dragged straight to hell. And at number 7, we have the Elf on the Shelf. Okay, Elf on the Shelves are so freaking creepy. Like, I know they're a part of a lot of families' Christmas celebrations, but everything about them is so wrong. An elf that moves around by itself at night to spy on kids and make sure they're being nice and not naughty. And have you seen the creepy smile that they have on their face? I literally did a whole video on creepy Elf on the Shelf stories, so go check that out. But this video might just prove that these dolls are evil. So this TikToker decided to tape their elf on the shelf to a wall and then film it while he sleeps to see what it does. Yeah, while he's sleeping, the elf is trying to escape. Even his dog sees it and is like, what is going on here? Are you gonna like wake up and deal with that or what? Finally, the guy wakes up when the elf bangs its head on the wall. The creepiest part, right at the end, the elf literally winks at the guy. I don't care if it's fake or real. It's creepy. In our 6th spot, we have the door.
Hello? I called the police.
I don't open. He's gonna open the door, but don't. What was it? What was it? Oh, slow down in the hands. Is that Pennywise? I don't know what I just saw. That's I don't know. It kind of looked like Pennywise the Clown, but it also could be like an alien or some robber dressed up in a really creepy costume. Whew. I hope they got new locks on their door and an alarm system, because they need it. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the basement ghost. So this next TikTok was posted by the user Carly Everidge. She was at home doing laundry when something quite ghostly happened. In the video, which is of her home surveillance cameras, you can see the door to her basement close. Carly hears it happen and turns around to see it has been closed by itself. Just when she thought it couldn't get any worse, it does. The door then opens back up again, and Carly gets the hell out of there. I swear, too many people on TikTok have cursed or haunted homes. Y'all need to get a nice cleansing or something done, okay? Nobody's got time for ghosts. And at number 4, we have the abandoned building.
Hey, something traumatic happened that changed my life.
We're just exploring, you know?
Oh, they got
Did
caught.
anybody see us come in? No. You just gotta be careful. Yeah, we got no problems. You guys can't get in trouble. I can. Oh, sí, alright. Who's that? The same guy you said. How many people are there? 5. Are you the only one here? Yeah, actually, how the f did you all get in? What to do with the...
We climbed something.
Wait. Alright, come on.
No, I would not be
going. Don't stand there, come on. You just gotta wait, officer, not standing in the hallway. Come talk to me.
Not it's alright.
I'm not gonna Come on, man. Easy, man.
Oh, hell no. He was literally gonna say, come on, and then kill them in that room. Hands down, they were gonna get murdered by this man that lives in an abandoned building. That's very creepy. Oh man, I hope they made it out alive. That's all I gotta say. That's super creepy. But also it's like, did anyone see you come in? Good. Okay, they didn't? So if I murder you, no one's gonna know. That's all I gotta say. Coming in at number 3, we have the home intruder. So this TikTok starts off as a bunch of real texts between the girl and her mom. The girl is home alone and gets a text from her mom asking who's there with her. Apparently she saw a girl with black hair cross by the bathroom. The mom sends her daughter the time codes to look it up herself on the home cameras. And this is what she sees. Like, what is that? That does not look like a human. That looks like a humanoid thing, like an alien or something. It's tall and lanky and it moved really fast. I would be terrified if I was home alone and something like that was in my house. Yeah. No thank you. And at number 2, we have the haunted house. So this TikTok user was in his room when he heard a loud bang coming from his living room kitchen area, so he decided to explore and also film it as well. And things start to get weird. He hears some banging coming from his kitchen, and then all of a sudden he hears more coming from a different room. As he's investigating that part of his house, something happened back in the kitchen. Yeah. That ghost somehow managed to open up all the pantries. That's some paranormal activity stuff going on there. I don't like that one bit. And in our number 1 spot, we have the intruder.
All right, so I just got home from work. My girlfriend's supposed to be at her mom's house with the dogs. Hello?
I feel like he's gonna catch her cheating or something.
Anybody in here? Hello?
Yeah, oh, something's in there for sure.
Hello? I already called the cops.
So get the hell out! I'm frustrated. Oh, I'm waiting for a pop-up. I know. God. Oh my lord, I don't know what that was. I don't want to see that face. Oh, I don't like that. My heart is beating really fast. Plus I film in my basement, and my basement is maybe haunted. Don't want to say it out loud, but I just did. But I did not like that. No, we don't like that one bit.
Number 10, ready for bed. Right off the hop, this one is a classic. It is juicy, it is full of fear. The original video has been removed from the original user. It's always a good sign, I guess. That's always promising. But we have the TikTok here. We have it live on the scene, folks. Here we go. Watch it once. Tell me if you notice anything odd. Here we go.
It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the f is that? What? Oh, God!
Yeah, I noticed it too, because it's pretty hard to miss. How scary was that? You don't really notice at first until the thing moves. Then you're like, oh shit, what have I been looking at this entire time?
What the f is that? What? Oh, God!
I also couldn't find the original account. I would love to have linked them, but yeah, all the comments are like, where do they go? What's going on right now? No idea, I'm so scared. Let's move on. Number 9, creepy basement. All right, this one caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot I expected to happen, and then something unexpected happens in the end. We love that. We love a pleasant surprise. From user, do not go in there. Great name, okay, off the bat. Here's a TikTok with the caption, I didn't see him until I looked at the footage again. Great caption, let's dive in.
Go to the right.
Okay.
And they should be over on those shelves down there.
Okay. Is it the room with all like the plastic boxes?
No, over on the wall there are shelves that has canned goods on them.
Okay. Okay, found him.
Okay, right off the bat, the floor is wet, the socks are now wet too. I'm upset. I'm upset watching this for many reasons. Also, the scarecrows, the dolls, I don't even know what they are. These made the things with the faces. I don't know, it's scary. I would never grab any beans from that basement, although you have a lot of beans in the basement, so if there's any storm or anything, you could always resort to said beans for food. It's good stuff. Now I want beans. Damn it. I want beans but no ghosts. Can I have that? Where's the TikTok where it's just beans without the haunted basement? Number 8, kids see ghosts. This one comes from user Ashley is a Mexican. The caption alone is gripping, as are all of these. The caption reads, at the end, he says it's not a lady, but she's still dead. Okay, we love it. He also told me after I stopped recording that she was tied to the tree. Okay, let's dive in.
Honey, there's nobody in the tree.
I see her.
You can see her. What does she look like?
Not yet, but it's still dead.
So the little kid, he points. He points at something that is not there, okay? Kids are wild. Kids can see things, I swear, I'm telling you. Kids are oddly connected to the paranormal. When my cousin was really little, he was always talking about my grandfather and how he would sometimes see my grandpa in the living room. My grandpa wasn't dead or anything, he just never went into the living room, so it was kind of odd that he was in that room, you know what I mean? Trying to cheer you up with a scary list. Number 7, haunted house. Okay, pretty straight to the point. We love that. We love a TikTok that says haunted house. Yeah, how do you not click that? First of all, this was more of the same, posted by username Wet Dog Sparky. Again, great name. Caption is, never going back there. Okay, let's do it. It looks like a house that's being worked on during the day, which is terrifying on one page because, I mean, I thought spooky happenings only happened at night, so great, this is news to me. We can get haunted during the day now. Horrible, but it's daytime and whoever is filming this TikTok is clearly in a rush to get out. Yeah, they're not taking too much time scoping the place out, getting those angles. They're just kind of doing this and then dipping. Check it out.
And I'm the only one here. That's creepy. So I thought I'd come up here and check it out real quick. Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever the job is, working on that house, I mean, obviously you're gonna bump into a haunted house at some point. God, that would suck. Roofers, a haunted roof. They're like, oh, it's the worst job. Number 6, haunted dolls. I don't f with dolls. I mean, I'm confident that I could take Chucky if it came down to, you know, throwing hands or whatever, but I would rather not find out. Know what I mean? That's also cool too. I don't want a haunted doll anywhere near me. Uploaded by Christy Williams 91. The caption reads, 3:10 a.m. 6th night of hearing the kid's toy going off and caught this. Oh, these captions are so inviting. Okay, you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Okay, insert clip. Let's do it. You wanted it. Yeah, this is a little different than Toy Story. Yeah, a little bit different. Again, this one feels real. And the fact that it's the 6th night in a row and now we're filming, I believe it. I'm a believer. Yikes. I can recommend a real estate agent if you need to move out of that house, honestly. I went to school with like 37 of them for some reason. Yeah, like all my friends are now selling homes. It's the most bizarre thing. Number 5, La Llorona. This next TikTok is in 60 frames per second. It's so clear, so you can for sure see what's happening in 4K. We love that. We love a nice phone. The caption is, this could be my final video. Okay, so let's hope the user Smithereens is not blown to smithereens. Maybe they're still around. Let's hope Smithereens is doing better. We're hoping you're doing better after this.
So I'm hearing noises literally all around me and I keep thinking I'm seeing things and I'm just a little bit sketched out. And then I turned around and saw what looked to be eyes literally staring at me, which was terrifying. And then I started to hear some bizarre noises. And then the unthinkable happened. My flashlight died and the screaming continued.
Flashlight is off.
So I decided that I would try to get closer to the screaming because that made a lot of sense, right?
I just did a list on skinwalker sightings. I could have thrown that in. That was pretty haunting to look at. Number 4, Alexa. Okay, this is why you don't get an Alexa. I don't want to say it too loud in case any in the office go off. The end of this video has people concerned, so yeah, check it out.
Alexa, Simon says ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
I'll admit, I've messed around with the Google Home. I've talked some shit. I'm never doing that again. I don't know what's going on. AI is just like, I'm not a fan. Do we have an AI in this room, like a Google Home or anything? Let's find out. Hey Google. No. Hey Alexa. No. See, I never know. The fact that I don't know that there could be a speaker in the room listening, that's f***ing scary enough. Number 3, shadow person. This one's posted by Chits McGee. They were in quarantine and they had a little guest. Yeah, they had a little guest break the rules of quarantine and come by and hang out a little bit. They had a shadow person just hanging around their home. That's it's actually horrible. This isn't a pop-up, but the end of this TikTok will make your hair raise up a little bit, so dive in.
All right, guys, so you wanted an update. So here is the shower. That's where the cat goes to the bathroom, so nobody's in there. Nobody's in the bathroom. Nothing's behind the door. All right, we're turning the light off because it doesn't like the light. Here's my fiance.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay.
I don't think we should be engaging it.
It's fine. It hasn't done anything. It's not really being too like creepy or anything. It just does. So we've been playing peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Like, how do you fake that? I don't know. Number 2, more haunted house goodness. Okay, now in this series of videos, again, it's kind of long, I might have to chop it up, but this man finds old hospital documents regarding psychiatric patients inside of his home, and it details all the paranormal activity surrounding it. Yeah, coming from username Nick Semino 68, obviously 69 was taken. Gotta be faster in the draw next time, pal. There's more on their YouTube page, but I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole because I'll be at this man's house next month with a big Luigi vacuum, ready to suck up demons. This is haunting. Are you okay? We'll help out.
Okay guys, the lights just started flickering again. This creaked open and I've been trying to see what the heck is going on. It's literally insane and I keep hearing things all the time. Like what? This is, oh my God, what is going on? The sink is on. I literally hear the sink. What is going on? What is this? Hello? Stuff was literally flying downstairs. Oh my God. Spirit, enough. Like stuff is just being thrown from nowhere and now the TV's off.
My email's actually nicksemino67, so you know what? I get it, man. We're all moving down. No one can be the OG. And finally, number 1, haunted plane ride. Okay, for this last one, buckle up. Get it? Because it's a plane? You get it. Of course you get it. For this one comes from Melody Zaragoza 1121. Yeah, if you thought turbulence was bad, this is like the worst thing ever. I don't know what's worse in this video, the fact that like it's dark and shaky, but the fact that even the electronical systems are also failing. Like turbulence is normal, right? I had some guy explain turbulence where it's like, you know, a thing of air or like jello and there's something in the jello and when you push down, everything moves. I'm like, okay, turbulence is fine. It's just air moving as a collective whole. Technology failing while you're in the air, that's like, no, that's not normal. We don't want that. We never want that to happen. Nothing's failing while we're flying. The Wright brothers. That's both of them right there.
Coming in at number 10, we have the concussion challenge. It doesn't matter how you tell people to be safe, they will always find new ways to hurt themselves. And now people want to take that moment of getting hurt and plaster it all over the internet. Why would you want to share your pain and suffering with all the people all over the internet? Well, because it gets tons of views and people like to watch people getting hurt. I mean, how many times have you watched a video of someone getting hit in the nuts and then you laugh? That's how it works. Well, in the concussion challenge, they took getting hit in the head with a blunt object and turned it into a game. Basically how it works is you need at least 2 or more people, you stand around a phone, you put the phone on the ground, you throw something up into the air like a basketball or any inanimate object, and then everyone looks down to the phone and you watch as what you threw into the air starts to fall down, and then it smacks someone in the back of the head. This way the viewer can see the falling object and catch the expression of the person's face as they get cracked. This is cursed for obvious reasons. Getting hit in the head with objects is bad for your health and can lead to long-lasting health problems. Don't get a concussion.
In our 9th spot, we have the bright eye challenge. So this trend claimed that it could turn your dark eyes a light blue color. Now before I go any further, please pause and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And also, if you're listening to this, comment down below your favorite emoji. Let's confuse anyone else that skipped past this part. So this challenge instructed users to fill a plastic bag with hand sanitizer, shaving cream, jelly, and bleach. It then instructs you to hold the bag up to your eye for a minute. When you remove it, it claimed that your eye will then magically be blue. Well, guess what? It doesn't work. And guess what? It could have ended so badly. Imagine if just a little bit of bleach got on the outside of that bag. Then you put it against your eye. Or if the bag burst while you're pressing it against your eye. Yikes. Like your cornea is the most sensitive part of your body. This challenge could have severely damaged your eyesight permanently.
Coming in at number 8, we have the cereal challenge. This one is cursed for so many reasons. Let's do a breakdown of what the challenge is, and then we can get into why it's cursed. This is a challenge that lets you use your friend as a human bowl. So your friend will lay on their back with their mouth open, like you're a dentist looking into their mouth, or you're about to perform an autopsy on them, and you want to pull out that filling that's gonna bust the case wide open. Well, as your friend is lying on their back with their mouth agape, you pour in some cereal into their mouth, followed by milk, and then you eat the cereal out of their open mouth. Now this is wrong for so many reasons. First off, it's gross. Like if you're doing that with someone you're dating, it's a lot less gross because you're most likely doing dirtier things when the cameras are turned off, but there's definitely some strange things going on in your cereal. Like think about if there's food floaties in there that might be in their mouth from what they ate that day. Also, how do you drink the cereal milk at the end? Do they spit it into your mouth? That sounds like something that should be on Pornhub. But this is also very dangerous because the person who is acting as the bowl could inhale a Fruit Loop and choke to death. That would be the least impressive way to die.
In our 7th spot, we have the morning after pill. How some of these become trends is beyond me. I can't believe some people are foolish enough to fall for them. So basically, there was a TikTok trend going around convincing young girls to ingest the pill-like object found in pregnancy tests. No, not the package that the pregnancy test comes in. I mean in the actual pregnancy test itself. They were cutting them open. They claim that the little circle tab found in there is a morning after pill. It's not. It's meant to absorb moisture in the package. They are not edible and should not be ingested. This just shows you how gullible people are. Also, if you did fall for this trend, maybe you should call a doctor or take the pregnancy test.
Coming in at number 6, we have the salt challenge. You would be rattled by what people will do with their bodies. The salt challenge was when you would take some salt and put it on your arm, and then you would take some ice and put it on the salt on your arm, and then voila, you have 3rd-degree burns. Basically what happens is when the salt meets the ice, you have a chemical reaction on your skin, and your skin doesn't like that. In fact, your skin hates it so much, you'll get frostbite in the best scenario. This is cursed for obvious reasons. You don't want to burn your skin until it falls off. Avoid chemical burns at all costs because they're not good for you.
We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the snorting challenge. I just can't with this next challenge. Who on earth came up with this trend in the first place? And why did they think it was a good idea? So the snorting challenge is a trend that encourages users to snort an entire condom up their nose and then pull it out of their mouth. I will repeat myself again. Who on earth came up with this? This is just disgusting. But not only that, it can cause damage to the lining of your nasal passage, or it can cause infections, or you could even choke on it. Plus, it's just literally disgusting. Don't shove foreign objects up your nose.
Coming in at number 4, we have the coronavirus challenge. Obviously, the stress and news about the coronavirus has died down a little bit, but it's still very much a thing, and when it was all the rage in the news, this is when the coronavirus challenge was at its all-time peak. You had kids all over the world licking door handles and other objects to take a risk of getting coronavirus for TikTok views. People are willing to put their bodies on the line just to make a little bit more content. Obviously, this is a much more severe situation than just hurting your own body, because if you get sick, it can spread to the people around you and it's going to hurt all of them. But this all peaked when some girl decided that she would lick an airplane toilet seat and film it. This went super viral, and then everyone started giving this girl hate because this is one of the grossest, most irresponsible things you can do.
In our 3rd spot, we have the hot water challenge. The hot water challenge is a trend in which you pour boiling hot water onto yourself or others. Again, who thought this was a good idea? Nothing good came of this challenge. 15-year-old Kylan Clark was hospitalized after his friend poured hot water on him while he was sleeping. It gave him severe 2nd-degree burns all over his face and back. In fact, he told the news that when it happened, his skin just fell off his chest. He then looked in the mirror and his skin was just peeling and falling off his face too. Other people have also been badly burned and scarred from this challenge. Then we have the girl that was dared to do another version of this challenge. Instead of pouring hot water on herself, she drank the boiling water through a straw. The girl had terrible burns to her throat and mouth, and months later was hospitalized and passed away. It's incredibly sad.
Coming in at number 2, we have the choking challenge. Now this is something that is nothing new. People have been playing a version of this game for generations. People played this game when I was a kid, and people played this game when my dad was a kid. That doesn't mean this game is okay, absolutely not. It's super dangerous. For those of you who don't know, the choking challenge is literally when someone gets their friend to strangle them until they're unconscious. Some people even do this to themselves by pushing themselves against a wall and then pressing their own hands into their neck until they pass out. I think we can understand why this is dangerous and should never be performed by anyone, but let me give you a few pointers if you're still wondering why. For one, this could cause you to have long-term brain damage from lack of oxygen to your brain. 2, you could get brain damage from falling on the ground and cracking your head. And 3, after you pass out, you could die, and kids have died from this before. So never do this challenge. I repeat, do not do this challenge. This video is called Cursed TikTok Challenges for a reason.
And in our number 1 spot, we have the Skull Breaker Challenge. With a name like that, you know it's gonna be deadly. Okay, so the Skull Breaker Challenge is so harmful that it can leave you with fractured bones, internal bleeding, permanent brain damage, or all of the above. So this challenge involves 3 people, 1 person in the middle and 2 others standing beside them. They then jump at the same time, but the 2 outside people prank the middle person by not jumping. Instead, they kick that person's legs so they fall back and smack their head on the ground. This trend left 1 UK girl with a severe spinal injury. Another boy was left with a terrible head injury and multiple face stitches. This isn't a prank. This trend is cruel and could kill someone.